pen and ink. This is a beautiful way to work. And so here I started with a drawing, a nice line drawing. By the way, my name is Raymond George Horner Jr. I'm an artist. I've been working in the arts for quite a while. So here I'm showing you a pen and ink drawing where I'm using a micron. And the micron I like to use because they have a consistent line weight. And in order to change line weights, you have to get different line tips. In this case, I'm using I think it's probably a 0.5 or double 0.5. And then later I'm going to switch to a fountain pen. The fountain pen allows me to get thick and thin lines. So I'm using a technique that's called cross hatching along with hatch lines. Hatch lines are the straight lines, usually vertical to each other, and then when wanting to achieve a little bit of darkness, I'll switch to a cross hatching technique. One of the interesting things about pen and ink is if you make a mistake, you have to just keep on going and just try to figure out how to achieve what you want by just making additional lines or adding lines, and eventually hopefully you'll get something. What I understand is that there is no perfect drawing, and so I just keep going and working and trying to achieve something that gives me a decent likeness. So here you can see I'm rendering. This is my student, one of my art students, and I'm rendering him. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the pen and ink, and to enhance the pen and ink, I'm going to switch to a brush with watercolor. And you'll see that a little bit later on in this video where I switch to a brush to achieve some of the darks in the lights in the drawing. So as you can see, I'm now continuing to work with the cross hatching and the hatching in the hair, and now I switch to a brush. If I didn't switch to a brush, I would have to keep working the hair to get a nice dark, get nice darks in here. But with the brush, you can achieve some nice mid-tones and values and get some life to the drawing itself. So I hope that this helped you. I hope that